This isn't the general non-torturous wiswas that every Muslim gets. It's not the type that imams and scholars are typically referring to, but this is a completely different ballgame. It is a legitimate mental health disorder, and you need to know this because you are not dumb, you are not crazy, you are not insane, and you are absolutely not possessed. You have a legitimate disorder under which your brain has processes and mechanisms that are different than what is standard. The area in your brain for emotional processing and decision making, as well as the area involved in error detection and attention, are both hyperactive in the OCD brain. These are just two examples, but that's besides the point. If you are a Muslim, you need to know how this disorder works. Because sadly, if you go to an imam or a scholar, you might get some basic advice that you already know, it doesn't work, that isn't helpful, or just be told to stop listening to shaitan. They might mean well, but it's the ones who have actually gone through this, who truly know what's going on in your brain, who can truly understand. Someone like myself. So here is what you need to know about this disorder. You get thoughts or obsessions, and these are ego dystonic, meaning they are the complete opposite of what you truly value, what you truly cherish deep in your heart. Obsessions can center around different themes like sexual OCD, relationship OCD, harm OCD. Whatever the theme, it doesn't matter because the disorder works the same. The obsession comes and spikes intense discomfort or anxiety within you. It might be fight or flight level, like your life is on the line, or it might be just this nagging feeling in the back of your brain that isn't resolving. And the feelings are intense and strong enough that despite you knowing deep down in your heart that they're not true, that you're not guilty of whatever it is, that they make no sense, you do whatever you can to make those feelings go away, to resolve those obsessions. And this is called a compulsion. And when you do the compulsion, which might be seeking Allah's forgiveness, rewashing your arm for the 80th time, the feelings do settle and they do go away, but only for a little bit. And again, this formula, this process works for any theme in OCD. This is how it goes. Obsession causes anxiety, anxiety leads to compulsion, compulsion reduces anxiety and allegedly resolves the obsession. Same guy, different hat. The catch-22 of OCD is that doing these compulsions reinforces the obsessions. It gives them validity. Because by doing something to alleviate the anxiety that comes with an obsession, you are unwittingly teaching your brain that those obsessions are legitimate. They're a legitimate threat. They're a legitimate concern. It's something you need to worry about. And so your brain says, okay, let's give you more of them. Let's bring it back to you again and again and again to make sure that you are safe. It's almost like your OCD brain is thinking, wow, I'm doing this guy such a favor by bringing his attention or her attention to this legitimate concern. And the cycle goes on and on and on, more and more. The more you do the compulsions, the more the obsessions are stronger, the more that they'll come. As a Muslim, you should know all this to make sure that you treat it in the right way, or the way that works the best for the most of us. Because spending your attention on the jinn or your perceived lack of iman, this is going to be, I can guarantee you, counterproductive. This is a waste of time. Like I said, this is a legitimate mental health disorder. And by pursuing these avenues or other superstitious ones, you're going to feel worse about yourself. You're going to waste your time, and you may unintentionally develop some superstitious beliefs about how to cure this issue. I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm going to be working on a part 2 as to recovery and managing this, inshallah. But I don't want to leave you with nothing. Know that the best response to these obsessions is no response at all. Let the discomfort flow through you, let it take its course, run its course, and then let it die down and go on with your life. As hard and difficult as it sounds, that is the way to go.